Hello everybody, welcome to Epica TV. We are currently in the Sand Lane recording facility studio. This is where we recorded our album A Spiral. And today we are going to listen together for the first time and tell you some fun behind the scenes stories. So, are you ready guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring it on.
Let's do it. Weer in je reet.
Where's the intro?
I love it. I love it that it doesn't have an intro. I love it.
You hear it,
Really
people?
good. Really good.
Why?
We
Just
broke a
bomb
pattern.
straight in your face, start show or whatever. Just no intro and just get straight
Go
to
with the
business.
flow.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, it's quite
awesome.
quite an unconventional opening track, I think, for us. But I really like it. The energy is really high.
Yeah.
I think it's a happy song. That's to me like it sounds happy. I like it. It gives a good vibe. Good to start a show or to get things going.
Yeah, I think we broke a pattern here that we decided to go for the unconventional.
And who brought up that idea?
So I guess I dropped the ball, but
He was just lazy.
yeah. Yeah.
We don't have an intro. Yeah, who needs an intro?
No, it wasn't necessary anyway. Plus the guitar, it's intro enough. The
Second, yeah, that's the intro.
little intro.
Got the crap.
So yeah, awesome. Good vibes, good stuff.
Yeah, and I guess also it's a little bit more synth oriented than usual. So it's maybe a good introduction to the new album. Not that the whole album is full of that, but I like it. That's a different approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually like I remember this was the main idea for this song came a day before the second writing camp. Actually, I was listening to some Carpenter Brute, Gunship, even like the early '80s Aha and Don Henley kind of stuff. So it was much more of a synth pop idea that came up actually, and it was like I thought, hey, this sounds pretty catchy. Just started recording. I was actually packing myself already for the writing camp. Then I had to I have this idea in my head. Let's take my laptop and start flim-flamming around a little bit with it. And then actually, I guess the first day it was the whole structure of like how it is right now came out, and it was went like in a blink of an eye.
Good job, man.
Yeah,
Thank you, you too, guys. You too.
Usually
No, but-
that works best, right? If it just from beginning to end just comes out, nothing overthought or
Strong melody.
And just like you said, the idea behind it was actually just to make it like a synth pop rock song, basically. That's about it. And then later
But we're
on,
a metal band.
yeah, I know, but actually since the Alchemy project, we already been like kind of breaking the barriers when it comes to the whole genre thing. Eventually, it'll sound like Epica anyway.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's funny that certain people were saying like, oh, this is kind of like a power metal song. Like I don't have one single power metal record in my collection, so it doesn't make sense.
no power metal, no more. Sometimes like Fear Factory or
yeah. There's a little bit industrial here and there, but and recording wise, this was actually on one hand it sounds like a pretty simple song, but it was pretty much working.
Yeah,
in the studio.
it's faster than you initially think.
Yeah.
To get it right, yeah. So it was a tough one.
Yeah, especially all the downstrokes
yeah,
and
and
stuff.
to hold on the energy level indeed. Yeah. It's, it seems easier than it sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's good.
Yeah.
We had to work hard for
But also
this one.
because you recorded, all things together in this room.
Yeah.
That makes it also different. Also because it has a lot of details. It sounds really easy, but I think especially in the rhythm section, it's quite full of details, right?
Yeah, and you have to
I
keep
wouldn't know
that
that.
energy. It's an energetic song, so you want to have that energy. So
You have to already kind of like you have to be really warmed up for this one.
Yeah,
If you want to kick in right with the right energy, and you have to maintain that through the whole song. I remember like one of the first times that we played, we already thought like, oh, this is going to work, and you said, you guys still need to rehearse a little bit and really have to get into that. And it's quite a challenge to keep that same vibe and energy going on through the whole song. So
Can't wait to see how you do live.
but I think that's the good thing about this one. I think this is going to be a good like adrenaline pump for on stage.
Wake up call.
I guess some guys they run for 20 rounds around the venue and then we hit the stage and then maybe we do that too.
Yeah, that sounds like an idea.
don't call me.
I'm sure Mark will join you, Ari.
Oh, I'm sure.
Definitely this one needs some warm up for the headbanging. Because I remember from the video shoot, that I had really literally 1.5 months neck pain.
Yeah, but you went nuts. You went nuts. I was like,
We were just standing rocking out. He's like, what the hell is he doing over there?
He was happy to be able to perform again.
Yeah.
But
cool
I got the consequences for 1.5 months.
Yeah, I sometimes have that when I'm driving the car and then I look to the left or the right and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I do have some headbanging damage, but
I think it's also a good gym song, and that's also kind of like the vibe that I had in mind. I remember like the original like working title was "This Is the Night," and that was really like meant like basically driving in your car at night and feeling that energy pumping up, and that's how I kind of envisioned this as well, like almost like a gym song basically.
People are going to speed up.
You're going to cause a lot of speed tickets.
We have to pay for those, or we should maybe make new Epica leggings. Cross the divide.
I feel a hole in the market coming up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we had those during the holographic principle, but who knows? We have the cycling outfits. We can do some more Epica leggings.
Crotch the divide.
With a nice butt lift. Crotch.
Wow.
Crotch the divide.
This is going perfect.
Yeah, the lyrics, little explanation. Cross the Divide is basically about going back in time, trying to undo certain things you did in your life, or taking different decisions to change the course of the future. And a movie that inspired me also for this lyrics was Interstellar. And now we can go on to the next song.